we're making Nigerian goat stew again. I took all of the advice that you guys gave me the very first time that I made this stew, and oh my gosh, I think this is my family's favorite dish now. Also, side note, that big pack of goat meat was from Costco. It's literally cut to the perfect size, so all I had to do is rinse it and cook it. Now, the tomato sauce is cooked in 2 different stages. At first, put it in the oven so it makes it easier to fry later. While my peppers, onions, and garlic are in the oven, I start making my meat. I start by frying some onions, adding in the meat and all of the seasoning. We like the meat very soft, so I cook it for quite some time. First, I let it get very brown and let all the seasoning soak into the meat. Then I add water to let it cook further. The bay leaves add such a good aroma. I remember when I was younger, I would see random leaves in the food and never understood what it was or like what the purpose of 2 random leaves were. But now actually cooking, I'm like, yes, it makes a huge difference. Once my vegetables were ready, I blended it, added seasoning, and let that fry a lot longer. At this point, I tasted the meat and it was so delicious. But one tip that you guys gave me for my last video is to let the tomato sauce cook a lot longer. Honestly, that made the biggest difference. It tasted magical. This is actually the second time I'm making this stew in 1 week. On Sunday, I meal prepped. I made some fried rice, some chicken, goat stew, and steamed rice. My family loved it so much. My mom asked me if I could make a bigger pot so we can take it to one of my cousin's house who just gave birth. Of course, I also made enough for the house or else it was never gonna make it to my cousin's house. This is Friday, and although my fried rice was really good, it did not stand a chance against this goat stew. Nigerians, I know I'm not from Nigeria, but how did I do?